Let's move on to retail, which was obviously the big headline over the last few days, certainly post-Thanksgiving, Black Friday, today being Cyber Monday. I don't even know if I feel like Cyber Monday is less of a big deal. I know everyone's talking about, well, Black Friday is not as big a deal. It still seems like it's a pretty big deal, and Cyber Monday just seems like it's been extended. Black Friday online sales were a record, around $6.2 billion. That's up more than 20% from last year, and total sales on Black Friday somewhere in the neighborhood of $23 billion. So Black Friday still seems like it's kind of a big deal.
Still relevant, although I saw a clip, I think it's from a Black Friday a year or two ago, but kind of a news blooper type of thing where there was a news station. You have all the cameras and reporters who are in the entrance of some retail store on the cusp of Black Friday, and the doors open up and only one guy walks through. And for me personally, I've never been like a big Black Friday shopper. So personally, I just feel disconnected from the whole thing. I didn't even buy anything online this year, although I probably should. And Christmas is coming up right around the corner. But no, for me, what really stuck out is the e-commerce strength. As you mentioned, we saw e-commerce sales up over 23%. And I think, what was it, total Black Friday sales? I think I saw up something like 9%, or a healthy amount. Yeah. So that bodes well for retailers. And I think that shift to e-commerce, we're still in the relatively early innings, because e-commerce as a percentage of overall retail in the U.S. is still less than, depending on the category, it can still be less than 10, 12, 15%. So I got to think that this is just another step along the way toward e-commerce taking a bigger piece of that retail pie.
And we talk all the time about how important the holiday quarter is for retailers, but I came across some stats about how it's even more so for some retailers in terms of the percent of annual earnings per share that comes from the holiday quarter. Here are a few names. For Etsy, it's 42% comes from the holiday quarter. Lululemon, 45%. Best Buy, 50%. And Bed Bath & Beyond, 54%. So, yes, Target and Walmart and obviously Amazon and others, they want to do well. But for those names, among others, they got to nail it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a challenging, competitive space. And I think the companies that have that online presence, they probably have a better shot of reaching existing customers or re-engaging customers who have been on those platforms before. I know with Etsy, that's a company that's constantly trying to find ways to be more than just a place you go to buy gifts and make it more of like a regular e-commerce destination. But a company like Etsy sort of being the craft fair online really, I think, serves the holiday market really well. So they're a company that I think they continue to do really well. But companies that are only focused on the brick and mortar aspect or don't have as strong of a e-commerce angle, I think, as we're seeing, e-commerce is growing faster than overall retail. So if you don't have that e-commerce presence, you're probably going to risk falling behind.